Member for Peace River North.
Thanks, Mr. Speaker. Getting to Canada is easy. Settling in Canada is much harder. Fort St. John was unprepared for the number of displaced families arriving from the Ukraine, sometimes late at night at the local airport with nothing but the clothes on their backs. Families ranging in size from 4 to 11 members, usually with limited English. My constituency office in Fort St. John was being flooded with inquiries about what could be done. After finding out 2 employees from School District 60's Settlement Worker in Schools program, or the SWIS program, that were trying the best that they could to help support these newcomers, but identified much more needed to be done. So we hosted a meeting of multiple community stakeholders, which led to discussions on creating a centralized group to support displaced Ukrainian families in the region. Several groups were present at the meeting, including members of City Council, Northern Health, government agencies, and of course the SWIS program, to mention a few. Also in attendance was one of the Ukraine family members who brought her very personal experience to the table. The meeting offered up an opportunity to find out what the community had and what the community needed to do. Once the community members of the region became aware of their need, they opened up their hearts and their homes. Our office also hosted a very successful community Christmas toy drive for Ukrainian children. Hampers, newly purchased household items, grocery gift cards were also delivered to the office to support Ukrainian families. Then discussions moved on to creating a society. Honourable Speaker, I'm proud to say that the Northeast Immigrant Services Society has now been formed, comprised of some of the displaced Ukrainians in our community and supported by prominent members of our community. Although this society is in its infancy, I know that with the help of many, the society will support newcomers in our community while they settle and feel welcomed. Many of these folks feel that through services and initiatives that create positive conditions in our community, which will mean success for newcomers, which will in turn foster a welcoming environment in Fort St. John. More importantly, to feel at home as best they can under the circumstances. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.